Welcome back. Today we are entering to the week 10. We will be discussing 5 important topics in this week. The first topic of this week is e-publishing definition, significance and types. This is the agenda. We will be discussing some introduction part and we are covering what is e-publishing, definition of e-publishing, significance of e-publishing, advantages and disadvantages of e-publishing, types of e-publishing, and we will be having the conclusion part. In the 15th century, learners, in the 15th century, Johannes Gutenberg's creation of the printing press transformed the spread of information by allowing for large-scale, affordable production of printed materials. This innovation led societies to rely heavily on paper, replacing expensive manual copying techniques. The subsequent development of rotary and steam-powered presses further enhanced the production of speed of books, newspapers, and periodicals. The modern digital era has been advancements in information technology such as desktop publishing and electronic publishing, which have transformed the printing and publishing sectors. The emergence of the internet enabled the distribution of the content in dynamic digital formats, allowing for prompt and targeted information delivery to its clientele. These changes have impacted not only publishers but also libraries and readers, prompting ongoing discussions about societies with a reduced or no paper usage. Now let us discuss what is e-publishing. The use of information technologies to deliver information in electronic formats focuses on creating digital content rather than relying solely on printed materials. Electronic publishing can be defined as any process that uses information technology to deliver information products in electronic form to an audience. F.W. Lancaster, the man behind the concept of paperless society, he defined e-publishing. Quote, e-publishing is a publication process where manuscripts are submitted in electronic format, edited, printed, and even distributed to readers in electronic form by employing computers and telecommunication technology. Unquote. So this definition, it is very clear. The e-publishing means it is a publication process where the articles or the reports will be submitted in electronic format and the editing, printing and reviewing, all the process will be done electronically, and the dissemination or distribution of these articles and journals will be done in electronic form using the computers and telecommunication technology. Now let's discuss what are different categories of e-publishing. There are different categories including commercial e-publishing. Learners, now let us discuss what are the significance of e-publishing. Electronic publishing has fundamentally altered the landscape of content creation, dissemination and consumption. Its global reach enables instant worldwide distribution, overcoming geographical limitations and logistical hurdles. The cost effectiveness of e-publishing reduces expenses associated with traditional printing, shipping and storage, making it more accessible to creators and consumers alike. The simplified nature of e-publishing allows for quick production and distribution with the added advantage of immediate updates and corrections. This is a crucial feature of time-sensitive materials such as news, scholarly research. It also incorporates multimedia elements like video, audio, and hyperlinks, enhancing the reading experience and accommodating diverse learning styles. E-publishing contributes to environmental sustainability by decreasing the need of paper and physical resources, thus reducing the carbon footprint of traditional publishing methods. It also empowers independent authors to circumvent conventional publishing gatekeepers, granting them greater creative control and financial independence, which in turn promotes a diversity of voices and content. Moreover, e-publishing enhances inclusivity by offering adaptable formats that improves accessibility, such as customizable fonts and screen reader compatibility for visually impaired readers. The ability to monitor real-time data and analytics provides valuable insights for authors and publishers, enabling them to customize content to meet their audience needs. Collectively, e-publishing enhances accessibility, interactivity, adaptability, sustainability, and solidifying its positions as a vital component of modern content distribution. So it is very clear from this that significant e-publishing is very much significant for the libraries. Now let's discuss what are the advantages of e-publishing. Uh, the maintenance of updated information is very easy. You're getting the updated information in the libraries, and it is a very quick service, very speedily it is distributing among the users, and it is having a global distribution, easy to retrieve the data or information from the electronic resources through e-publishing, and we can multiple access. People can access multiple copies at a time, and it is very easy to manageable. These are the major advantages. And disadvantages include high initial cost, establishing e-publishing centers as well as distributing to the clientele. We require hardware and software. It is having a high initial cost, and sometimes the hardware and software will be incompatible with our existing systems. And most of the libraries we are facing the weak infrastructure and communication network like internet connection, etc. The next is inconvenient to use. That is, some of the users are facing difficulty reading content electronically while browsing, and because suppose if you read the e-books and other things, it may take much time that it will having a cumbersome process to read the content from mobile and computers. And delay in release, sometimes the electronic e-publishing journals will be delaying in the release of the journals, because they will publish their printed copies, and after a few months they may release the electronic version of it. So that is another disadvantages. Learners, now let us discuss about what are different types of electronic publications. E-journals, e-books, e-databases, e-dissertation and thesis, e-archives and back files, e-bulletin boards, listservs and blogs, e-reference sources, institutional repositories, and multimedia resources. These are some of the major electronic publications. Now we need to discuss one by one what is electronic journals. Electronic journals are fast developing feature of e-publishing. E-journals are full-text journals that are accessible via internet. Dear learners, now let us discuss one by one electronic journals. Electronic journals are fast developing feature of e-publishing. E-journals are full-text journals that are accessible via internet. David Plenger and Brian Shackle in 1990 defined e-journal as e-journals are those whose text materials are directly entered by file transfer from a machine-readable form, whose editorial process are facilitated by computer, and whose articles are available in electronic form to the readers. This is a definition is given. There are different types of e-journals. E-only journals, some of the electronic journals that are originally published only in electronic form and are available through internet applications. And parallel electronic journals are there. This type of journals are published simultaneously in both form print and electronic. CD-ROM journals, that means the commercial publishers have also made journals, titles available in CD-ROM or DVDs. The full text of journals and newspapers have been made available on CD or DVDs. And the advantages of e-journals, as you know, it is very speed and quick service and easily searchable, very interactive, accessible, and it has hyperlinks. If you using the hyperlinks, you can reach one article to other article immediately. And if you have needs and clarification about any points, if that have hyperlinks, you will be getting the full text material on within a seconds. And if a journal is having the references and these references are generally hyperlinked, so from that references you can easily access that articles, research articles immediately. So this is another very important advantage of e-journals, hyperlinks. And it is inexpensive, multiple capabilities and flexibility. Now we need to discuss what are different disadvantages of e-journals. The first point is perishable citation. A perishable citation refers to a citation in academic or scholarly work that points to a source of reference, typically online, which is at risk of becoming inaccessible or unavailable over time. This often occurs because of the content being cited, such as web pages, digital reports, or online articles, is moved from the original place or updated with another URL, or maybe deleted, or the website hosting it ceases or exists. So, because of these reasons, the electronic journalism will be in a perishable citation. And archiving is another important aspect, because some of the journals publishers are not. Archiving is another important point. Some publishers, they will not allow for archiving if you don't have any perpetual licensing. So archive will be difficult. And authenticity, we cannot judge a journal maybe with this. Next is authenticity. We cannot judge from where the actual journal is publishing. There will be many pediatric journals have been emerged nowadays. So this is another disadvantage. We should check the authenticity of the electronic journals. And inconvenient use, that depends on the users. While reading from the screen and desktop or laptop, some of them are facing difficulty to read the journals. Now let's discuss about the e-books. An electronic book is usually a collection of digital objects or documents, which is in turn are packaged and formatted with the intention of being displayed on a handheld device or read by speech generating application. Electronic books also include versions which are available simultaneously in print and on the web. Some of the drawbacks to electronic books are that they are difficult to use for sustained reading from a computer screen. There are different types of books are there. One is downloadable ebooks. The content are available on the internet for downloading to the user's personal computer or laptops. No special reading device is required. Dedicated ebook readers is another type of ebooks. This content are downloaded to dedicated hardware device with high quality screen and special capabilities for book reading. Print on demand books, the content are stored in a system connected to a high quality printer and bound copies are produced on demand. Web accessible ebooks published on the provider's website that may be accessed for purchase of books to receive indefinite access. These are some of the ebook readers. You will be able to read this dedicated readers like Amazon Kindle and smartphones, iPads, and etc. E-databases. A database is an organized collection of data, information, and records of documents organized in a machine-readable form that can be accessed by a computer or any mobile devices to retrieve the record information. A database is a collection of items of information that share something in common. There are different types of databases: reference databases, bibliographic database, and referral databases are the reference databases. Bibliographic database means these databases do not contain complete information, but only bibliographic details like references to the journal articles, monographs, reports, conference proceedings, and dissertations, books, etc. Referral databases, the referral database direct the users to address of persons and organizations. This database also provide reference to non-print sources, sometimes a descriptive information. The source databases means the database comprises of source data, full text of source publications or materials prepared specially for electronic description. For example, numeric database. This database contains statistical or numeric data which can be statistically manipulated online to produce tables, graphs, etc. Full text database. This is another example of source database. This database contains a complete copy of the text of documents, that is journal article, books or newspapers. Software database. This database contains a complete program that can be downloaded for local use. Full text image database. This database contains full text material that include figures, illustration charts, photographs and other graphic materials including the original work. Dictionary database. It contains information such as definitions, meanings, chemical nomenclature and physical properties. Examples of databases are Agricola, published by Agris. CSearch is a chemical website service USA. Compendex database is being published by Engineering Index Incorporation USA. Scopus database is published by Elsevier. PebbleScience database, it is published by Clarivate Analytics. These are some examples of databases. Dear learners, next is electronic thesis and dissertations. Electronic thesis and dissertations, ETDs, refers to graduate and doctoral theses and dissertations that are submitted, stored and made accessible in digital format. Unlike traditional print-based thesis and dissertations, ETDs are submitted electronically and are often hosted in institutional repositories or online databases, allowing for easier access, preservation and dissemination of academic research. One of the examples of electronic thesis and dissertation is Shotganga, shotganga.influent.ac.in. You'll be the Shotganga database is available. This is a reservoir of Indian thesis and dissertations. This has been designed and developed and maintained by InfluentNet. And nowadays, more than 5 lakhs theses are available electronically in Shotganga. Another example of ETD is NDLTD, Network Digital Library of Thesis and Dissertations. NDLTD provides a link to various electronic thesis and dissertations submitted globally. The next one is EBSCO Open Dissertations. This is Open Dissertations. This has been available. The full text of databases of thesis are available at a free of cost. So more than 1.5 million electronic thesis and dissertations are available in this EBSCO Open Dissertations. All can access at a free of cost, and more than 320 universities worldwide have loaded their dissertations and theses into this website, EBSCO Open Dissertations. E-archives and back files. E-archives refers to digital collections that preserve and provide long-term access to information resources in electronic format. These archives typically include historical documents, image records or other materials that are valuable for research, institutional memory and cultural heritage. While back files refers to older issues of while back files refer to older issues or editions of publications such as older journals, magazines, newspapers or other serials that are often digitized for online access. So they serve as an essential resource for academic research, offering historical content and supporting longitudinal studies. Dear learners, now you will be able to see the homepage of Abhilekh Patel. Abhilekh Patel is an e-archive platform created by the National Archives of India, NAI. It serves as a digital repository for India's historical records and is designed to provide easy access to an extensive collections of documents and manuscripts. The platform, whose name combines the Sanskrit words Abhilekh, that means records, and Patal, that means platform, facilitates the digitization and accessibility of approximately 7 million records, including over 300 million pages. Users can explore metadata for 3 million records and access digitized content online, while non-digitized records are also available through a digitize on demand service. The Springer Nature offers backfiles of its journals covering volumes from the 19th or early 20th century to a cutoff point before the regular subscriptions. E-bulletin boards. E-bulletin boards is a miniature form of an online system for a cost-effective distribution of information in e-forms. Electronic bulletin boards are vital for computer-mediated communication among computer users. It is often devoted to a single topic, one of the earliest forms of electronic networking. General applications of bulletin board service include email, e-computer conference, e-publishing, and current content. Another type of e-publishing method is listserv. It uses email to communicate among the group members, and it will be able to access by subscription, may be moderated by a moderator, or usually in an informal exchange of information. So many maintain archives of old messages, sometimes web accessible. So listservs can be used to publish your opinion, your research articles, or your opinion about any issues through the listservs. There are many listservs in library science field also. For example, LibTech, YahooGroups.com, Atlas, YahooGroups.com, etc. Another type of publishing is e-reference sources. Reference sources like biographical source, dictionaries, encyclopedias, thesaurus, index and abstracts, etc. play a very important role in the part of research. This form of special category of documents meant for consultation or reference. Now a good number of reference sources are available on internet and CD-ROMs. Some of the examples of reference sources that are available in electronic formats are Encyclopedia Britannica Online, encyclopedia.com, dictionaries online, CIA World Factbook, a newspaper directory, etc. Another is multimedia resources. The word multimedia refers to integration of multiple media such as visual imaging, text, video, sound, and animations in one level. In another level, interactive multimedia refers to the ability of the user to control these components and interact with them as needed. In a multimedia, every file containing information is called an object. The object can be text, image, audio file, or video animation sequence, soundtracks, or any application software package in the computer. That may be an object. The main feature of multimedia is links, where one can navigate from one to another, and with these links, any object in the computer can be linked to each other. The next method of e-publishing is institutional repository. An institutional repository is a digital archive of the intellectual product created by the faculty, research staff, and students of an institution and accessible to end users both within and outside of the institution. Collection, preservation, and dissemination of an institution's collective scholarly resources. Institutional repository or digital repository act as a significant pointers of an institution's academic or research quality, better accessibility and visibility to the institution's research. Some of the examples of institutional repositories, which is already functioning, is a CMFRI digital repository, digital knowledge repository of Central Drug Research Institute, CDRI research repository, or Jyoti, one of the oldest digital repositories in India, digital repository of Cochin University of Science and Technology, Jyoti, and DRS at the National Institute of Oceanography, DSpace at Cochin University of Science and Technology, Shodhganga at developed by Information and Library Network Center, InfoNet, Ahmedabad, and DSpace at Indian Institute of Technology, Mumbai. These are some examples of institutional repositories. Now let us discuss what is a blog. A blog is a type of website or a section within a website that is regularly updated with new content, often presented in an informal or conversational style. The term blog is a shortened form of weblog. Blogs are commonly used as an online journal or platform where individuals, groups, or organizations share their thoughts, information, and updates on a specific subject or a variety of topics. They serve as a space for dialogue, discussion, and exchange of ideas, with content ranging from personal experience to professional insight and commentary. Some of the examples of active blogs being used in the libraries are Johns Hopkins. Johns Hopkins Sheridan Libraries and University Museums blog. It is visible on the screen. And you will be having Internet Archive blogs, New York Public Library blogs, etc. So you can have access to all these blogs, and you will have more idea about how libraries are utilizing the blogs for e-publishing. So, dear learners, e-publishing encompasses a wide range of formats, including electronic books, web-based journals, blogs, and multimedia content, demonstrating its adaptability to contemporary technological process. The publishing industry has revolutionized the electronic publishing, which provides a more inclusive, economical, and streamlined method for worldwide content dissemination. Its importance stems from its capacity to eliminate geographic constraints, empower writers, and lessen environmental impact by reducing physical resource consumption. As digital content becomes increasingly popular, e-publishing will continue to play a vital role in content delivery, influencing the trajectory of literature, education, and communication in the future. These are the references which we used for the preparing this material, and you can also have a look at these references for more details. I thank all of you for your patience listening, and we will be meeting with another topic in the next class. Till then, goodbye. Thanks a lot.